Hello there, gamers. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I know. We're playing Elden Ring. I know. Listen, I didn't know what else to play because Ghost of Tsushima is coming out on PC in like 4 days on the 16th. And I definitely plan on playing that. I've been waiting for it to come out on PC for a while. But I didn't know what to do with this few days until then. So I figured I would do something that I've always wanted to do in Elden Ring and make a Pyromancer build. Now, what I mean by Pyromancer, I mean if you played Dark Souls 1, or I guess any Dark Souls Pyromancer, it involves fire spells, as in pyromancies, and poison spells, which also fall under the blanket or the umbrella of pyromancy as well. So that is the plan. That is the plan. We're going to make a Pyromancer. Who are we getting rid of? Bloody Finger? What is Bloody... Oh, that was my Deathless character. Alright, let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off as Prophet, because Prophet starts with a fire spell. A fire incantation, if you will. If you guys remember, anyone that remembers my Dark Souls 3 Pyromancer, you'll recognize the name. Dan the Fireman. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, let's see. Keepsake. Let's just go with the usual Golden Seed. Origin. Prophets. Now, how I made Dan the Fireman before, he was green. So let's make him green. Dan the Fireman was green. Dan's back, baby. Dan is back. He is. Dan was green and rotund, if I remember right. Green and rotund. Parent age. He's a very old guy. Does anyone remember... Screamer, do you remember if Dan had hair? I don't think Dan had hair, did he? That's fine. That's fine there. Let's see. How do I... Face structure, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, wow, did Dan have hair? Yeah, I can't recall. Now, before anyone gets mad about me making a goofy character, I'm basing it on the memory of a character that I made years ago. Years and years ago. So please don't get upset that I'm making a goofy character, okay? Don't get mad at me. Big old bug eyes. Okay, what I need to do here is... There we go. I don't know if you guys hear, but Daz's son is downstairs absolutely shrieking right now. He does this every so often, where he just, like, goes on a shriek episode. No reason. He just likes to be loud. Which, you know, can't blame him. Sometimes I want to be loud, too. Sometimes I want to scream into the void. Okay. Chin depth. There we go. Yes. We need to bring the chin size in, though. Chin heights. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Yes. Very good. Why on earth would someone get mad? I mean, if green, fat, and bald is your thing, then go for it. There's people that get mad about me making goofy characters instead of, like, realistic characters. Or, like, good-looking characters. Just different people have different opinions, you know? No, we don't want that contour. There we go. Honestly, not bad. Honestly, not bad. Almost cartoonish there. Okay. Pretty unnatural. I'm kind of pleased with this already. I'm just gonna leave it as is, I think. Actually, eyes. Let's make the eyes like... Yeah. Do we want them crossed? No, I think I like that more. I think I like that. I think I like this very much. Okay, that's Dan the Fireman. Saved to favorites. Very good. Dan the Fireman. Let's go. But yes, the plan, guys, is to make a Pyromancer in Elden Ring while we wait for Ghost of Tsushima to come out in a few days. I've been looking forward to that game coming out on PC for a while now, and it's finally happening, but I didn't know what to fill up the time with until then, so here we are doing a Pyromancer build in Elden Ring until then, okay? Remember, let's assume any hair Dan did have has been singed right off. Oh shoot, I think I left the stubble. That's all right. It's fine. It's whatever.
The great Elden Ring was shattered.
His name is Dan the Fireman. How's it going, everyone? What's up, Lambrillion, Screamer, Bren, Laura, Aiden, Aaron, Julius, Bren, Emmer, Calhide. He's so cute. I agree. What's up, Popman? Hey, Laura. I think I said Laura twice, but that's all right. Dragomir, hello. Pro Bakery, Topor, and Sir RFI. Suzanne as well. And Pebbleson, thank you guys for watching on the Twitch side. What's up, Moises? Hey, Vin B. Hey, Derek. Emperor Palpatine. Lawrence. Sayanda, hello. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming by.
Godwin the Golden.
What up, Snowboards? And the question to your all bosses, no deaths run. Can I rewatch the vids on YouTube? And do you have a list in which order you did the bosses? I want to try it myself. I do have the VODs on my channel, Pro Bakery, as well as a video highlighting all of it. As far as a list in which the order I did, I don't really have that. Because I don't really have like a... Like, I referenced a checklist to make sure I didn't miss anything, but I don't have it like... I didn't follow it like in that list's order. You know what I mean?
A war from which no lord arose.
Oh god, is this guy real? I spent 2 hours just make up a very beauty character. Yeah, I just kind of burned through it, you know?
Leading to abandonment.
Guys, I'm so glad that it took a few days to let my mouth continue healing, because now, if you couldn't tell, I can speak very clearly and without any mouth pain, which is wonderful.
Rise now, ye tarnished.
I will say, Crow Bakery, my I do have a video as well as 3 streams that both cover the entire playthrough, and they are in the order in which I fought everything. HP Love Shaft, what up? Chieftain of the Badlands. What's up, Adam?
The ever brilliant gold mask. Fear, the deathbed companion.
Narrator goes so hard here, he does.
And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
All right, that's all I wanted to hear. Okay. Okay, let's get out there. We got some pyromancy to do. I remember saying this, but when I first played this, I had no idea any of the story, but the narrator made me hype. Yeah. I think most people can agree. They had no idea what was going on, but the narration just kind of made it awesome anyway. Hey, Bren, thank you for gifting a membership going out to Sayanda. Thank you very much for that, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Is the DLC out? No, the DLC is out in about a month. Thank you, Bren. Mm-hmm. Ow. I hate that poke so much. And dead. Who Rex, thank you for 18 months of membership. Welcome back, dude. I remember thinking, yes, another Souls cold open that didn't, make no goddamn sense, and I loved it. Yeah. Yep. I can't wait to see this. I'll be honest as well. The first time I saw the cold open, I was very underwhelmed until he got hyped. And I was like, oh, damn, I'm into this now. And the whole thing culminating at Sir Gideon near the All-Knowing, I was like, oh my god. I've never heard him go so hard on anything in my life. What the hell, dude? Hey, Noble, how you doing? Alright, Elgernon, thank you for stopping by, dude. Do you have a Melania Mastery class for us mortals? No, I do not. I'm sorry. I got good at fighting Melania to the point where I don't really die to her. But I also don't feel like I ever really mastered her either. Specifically, I barely ever practiced the dodging of the waterfowl at point blank range. What's up, Binkin? And the whole loathsome dung eater snuck in there, yeah. Alright, come here, soldier of God, Rick. Ow. Oh my god. 2 catch flames almost kill him? That's kind of nuts. Any tips for a new playthrough? I completed a basic samurai run with Nagakiba and Black Flame Blade and want a fun run to do. That's the only run you've ever done, Ego? My god, there's so many possibilities. I'm assuming that you've not messed with incantations or sorceries at all. Which, if you've already completed the game doing melee, then try some ranged stuff. Try some spell casting. Why not? Why not? How you beat him so easily? I've been struggling for months. You see, I walked up to him and I sneezed twice. It seems to be his weakness. Are there any NPC quest lines you haven't completed? No. No, I've done them all. What's up, Miss Bradica? Welcome back. Alright. It's been a while since I played this game, guys. I don't know how this fight's gonna go. But what I do know is we're gonna give him hell. That's what I do know. Let's go. Sounds good, Ego. Thanks for being here, dude. Be like me, start a dex build that becomes a strength build, or a magic build that becomes a strength build, or a bow only run that becomes a strength build, or a strength build that becomes a strength build. Go from like a strength build that's like sword and board that turns into a two-handed hammer, or a two-handed sword that becomes a two-handed hammer, or a one-handed hammer that becomes a two-handed hammer. It's all about the hammers. Well, I still got it, apparently. Oh my god, guys. My heart is racing right now. Oh, too early. We're good. Ah. All right, I'm all out of mana. I'm all out of the blue juice. Time for spear. Okay, we actually did that only taking 1 hit. My heart is pumping. Feels good, man. Let's go. Feels good. Doing good damage this early? Yeah, Catch Flame does insane damage early on. It actually does good damage throughout the entirety of the game, but early on, man, it is exceptional. Start as Prophet or Confessor. Prophet and Confessor are both faith-based, right? I prefer Prophet because of Catch Flame, but I've actually never made a Confessor, so go Confessor just to change it up. Be different from me.
Goodbye for now.
Be different from me. Hey, Tiara. Oh my god, jump please. Thank you. Hey, Dano. It's going well. How are you? Gamers, do me a massive favor if you haven't already. Hit the like button so YouTube will recommend my channel to more like-minded folks. Would mean a hell of a lot. Your likes go directly into helping my channel grow. And I would appreciate that. This game is really like riding a bike. It really is. You just kind of pick it right back up. I forgot to like. Thanks for reminding me. Hey, no problem. Thanks for doing it, man. I was actually really close to making a samurai build this playthrough just because Ghost of Tsushima is coming out soon. But then I was like, you know what? I think Ghost of Tsushima will do the whole samurai thing better anyway, so we'll just wait for then. As is with the Souls-like genre? Largely, yeah. Yeah.
Have you heard of they serve?
Imagine if your first 3,000 hours the muscle memory sticks. Yeah, it just never goes away.
Then it said summon me.
Wingrave leaves a fantastic first impression. Music is too monotone. You know, I feel like it was intentional, Pebbleson. It was intentionally left the way it was, specifically to create a higher air of anxiety.
The principles you would follow.
That constant just monotone, for some reason, helps like build the anxiety of the environment. What's up, Enclave? Actually, you know what? Horse. What up, Ricky? Oh, I got their attention, don't I? Can I? Yes, I can. Let's make this interesting. I will gift 5 at 400 likes. All right, Radu. All right, I see you. You guys hear that? We need 400 likes. That's more likes than we have people right now, but if everyone that's here right now hits it, we'll be that much closer. We'll be that much closer if you hit the like button. And yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the moms in chat. If you don't have a mom, then for today, I will be your mom. Just for today, I will be mom. You're welcome. What do I want to do from here? Well, I guess we can go this way and kill some bosses. Yo, Gen X gifting 5 memberships to the community. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Do dog moms count? In my book, yeah. I'll give 5 because I love y'all. Hey, much love, dude. Thank you so much, Gen X. I really appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you. Don't be a mom like Marika, though. Yeah, don't be a Marika. Thank you, Gen X. I'm a single father of 3 dogs, so I'll take that. Happy Mother's Day. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Hey, Laksha. Dun 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 dun. Yo, Jesse, thank you for $10 super chat. Looking forward to the DLC stream. Looks pretty epic. Yeah, I can't wait to play it, man. I'm excited about it, obviously. Very excited for it. Thank you for $10, dude. I appreciate it loads. Very kind of you. Have you seen V Rising? I have. I want to play it, but Ghost of Tsushima is higher on my priority right now, so I'm just waiting until then. In 4 days, that comes out, and I didn't really have enough time to invest into that game now, so... Oh shoot, hold on.
Looking forward to DLC stream. It looks pretty epic.
Yo, Jesse, thank you for the 10 once again, dude. I did not mean to have that alert go off. I meant to mute that. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for the 10. My mouth still hurting? No. I am good to go. That's why I took the last few days off. I just wanted to give myself time to just truly rest and heal up. I'm all good to go now. You know what I discovered, actually? When it came to it, most of the pain actually came from the stitches. Hey, Bartek, 23 months. Welcome back, love. Thanks for all your content. Keep on going. Thanks for being my mom today. Greetings to the non-cult. Yo, thank you for being here, dude. Thank you for 23 months. Thank you very much. But yeah, the stitches were causing most of the pain, oddly enough. Once all the stitches dissolved, like all the pain instantly left. It was just gone. Beat Melania for the first time alone as well. Pleased with that? Good stuff, dude. Good shit. Good shit, man. I thought you are my dad. You're my dad, Boogie Woogie Woogie. I'm your mom and your dad. I'm your mom and your dad. Holy, that's what I'm saying, man. Wild turn of events. How did I miss that backstab? Hello? What up, Steve? Oh, you got a new puppy yet? That's awesome, man. Named him Ziggy. Cute. I forgot that the little dialogue pop-up there actually makes it so you can't attack. Lovely. Whitney, thank you for the $2. Lords of the Fallen is great. All bosses were easy except Paeta. That game had some good stuff going on. It also had some bad stuff. I think it was a mix of it all, to be honest. But overall, I'm glad I played it. Oh. Thank you for the 2, Whitney. Catch Flame goes so hard, dude. What up, Itachi? How you doing? Constantinos, hello? That's alright, Stormwalker. Just extending the offer anyway, you know? Just extending the offer anyway. Hey, Cassandra, how you doing? Alright, what boss do I want to go to next? Yeah, you know we're going down this way. Let's go speak to the demi-human chiefs. Hey, damn squib. Hey, Biggie. Hey, Robin. Seriously, guys, thank you all for tuning in today. I've had a pretty weird few days, so being able to, you know, get back into stream and take my mind off the world is nice. Thank you for being here for it. How are the teeth? I am good. Largely healed. I have no more pain. There's a little bit of, like, weird rawness, but I think that's just because of, you know, my mouth adjusting to the whole experience now. Also, for the first time in... Oh, guys, look, listen to this. I lost 6 pounds in a week, okay? I lost 6 pounds in a single week. Because I wasn't really able to eat much. I ate nothing but, like, Jell-O, a little bit of pudding, and some mashed potatoes. And it's, like, all I had. Six pounds in a week is not good. That's dangerous. And then yesterday I had... Oh shit, both of them are out here. Yesterday I had pasta, and it was delicious. It was awesome. Oh, dude, I'm getting swarmed by these guys. I'm dead! Oh, I'm so dead, chat. Oh, I'm out of mana! It's all ogre now. Oh, it's all ogre. I forgot to rest at a grace before coming here. You been having astronaut food? Not even, man. Not even. Astronauts eat better than I did in the last week. Damn, dude. I forgot to sit at the site of grace before going in there, so I just had nothing to work with. What up, Crosby? Much better. Who's growling behind me? So much better. Good lord. What's up, Leela? How you doing? Happy you're no more pain? Heck yeah, dude. So going through some pain with my wisdom teeth removal. I hear that that one can linger for quite a while. My wife told me, someone in chat, I think it was it Zach that just said it? Or no, it was Andrew. Said the pain lingered for a while. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard it does linger for a while. Just realized I don't need to give D the death route to use the sending gate to Garank. No. You never actually give it to him anyway, you just show him it. But no, you do not need to actually show him it. You could just go. Let me spend my runes. Brad, thank you for 21 months of tier 2 membership, dude. Big. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it loads. Thank you very much for that. What's up, Julio? Let's go get a dragon, shall we? Good luck against Moog. I've killed Moog with fire before. It's fine. It's fine. Surely nothing will go wrong, right? Plus, this is a Dark Souls. This is going to be a Dark Souls type Pyromancer, which means I'll have poison on my side as well. You would land up there. Yeah, Po Mamba. Tree Sentinel died. Come on down. Thank you. I should have brought more blue juice. He's up there again. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing up there? Hey, Orthanos. There you go. I don't understand how all that missed when I was right underneath his foot, but it is what it is. Ow. Bruh. This spear sucks so bad. All right. The spear is not good. Hey, Joe Blow, how's it going? What's up, Night Hunter? Old school Pyro Hunter? Pyromancer? Yes. I don't know why I said Pyro Hunter. Hey, Aqua. Yeah, I'll probably go Frenzied Flame ending. Probably. And Mary, they were 3 months of membership. Hell yeah, welcome back. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, Majinkai, I'm doing very well. Doing just grand. Hey, Kozen. Suggestion for late game talisman as a samurai? Oh god, honestly, I have no idea, dude. I guess just the general idea of whatever amplifies your, things like your stamina regen. I don't think you really need to worry about damage so much. Maybe just go basic defensive type stuff. How are you not staggered? Mihail, thank you for the membership, dude. You're becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it lots. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Venomous Fangs have always been good. I almost missed that. Here's the deal. I'm just gonna grab and go. Because screw these guys. Quickly now. Need to renew my card, I'm back. Hey, thank you for doing it, man. I appreciate it lots. What's up, Degree? Just gotta sneeze on his leg and he'll die. Just sneeze on his leg a little bit. Talisman's not deal breaker, game changer after all. Any advice? I'm using double Uchigatana and Nagakiba plus 20 with blood loss. Anything else OP? I would say spec your Uchigatanas for bleed. If you have the black wet blade. Make sure they're both spec'd for bleed, so that way they do more blood loss buildup. Maybe get the, what's the Lord of Blood talisman? The one that amplifies your damage after blood? After a hemorrhage? A blood loss thing? A blood loss proc is what I'm looking for here. You get it from the guy in the sewers underneath Waindell. That dungeon. He has the 2 bleed dogs with him. Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Yes, get that. So that way when you proc bleed, you do increased attack damage for like 20 seconds. I want to say it's 15 to 20% extra damage, so it's a very big buff. Oi! You there! Definitely get Lord of Blood's Exaltation. Is this Patch's spear? No, it's the short spear that you get on Prophets. Alright, I think it's time for us to make a trip over to the Everjail down here. Trying to think of spell locations, weapon locations. I think I just want to use like a standard short sword for this build. Pyromancies. I can buy some pyromancies after going to the round table hold. Come here. Oh, the spear is so bad. Catch flame deal holy damage or fire? It's fire. Only fire weapons. The beauty about pyromancy is I can put fire on any weapon that I want. I can imbue my weapon with flames. I would say blood flame works pretty well for this, but I don't know if I'll use blood flame. Get Patch's spear? Yeah, but I don't like Patch's spear either. I get that it's +7 and everything, but eh. Hey, thank you, George. Could go whips. Yeah, I'm not really fond of whips, though. Moog Sacred Spear. I'm trying to avoid making this build devolve into just using blood loss, though. Hey, thank you, Charles. I appreciate that, dude. Ah. Weapon name, Sword of Flame and Magic. Oh, Sword of Night and Flame. I guess I could use that and just stick to using the fire. But I would need 24 intelligence to make that work, though. And that's a problem because my intelligence on this class is started at 7, which is very low. I would need to use, what, 11 levels to get that to 24, just for the bare minimum intelligence on that? I don't know about that. I feel like I would be better off getting like a straight sword and putting like Flame Strike on it instead, which is pretty similar, you know? I feel like that would, like, you would end up with a similar effect, but also saving extra stats. You know what I'm saying? Seven intelligence sounds like your character's too dumb to figure out how to make it work. That's because he is. Dan the Fireman is not a smart guy. He just knows how to use fire. He likes fire because it's pretty when it burns things. That's the extent of his intelligence. Look at us creating a backstory for this character. What's up, Menacing? Hey, Brent, why did the green Pyromancer always win at poker? Because he had a fire hand and his opponents were always green with envy. Oh, ho, ho. Dan the Fireman with his own jokes. Amazing. Did I use that sword in any playthrough? I haven't done a full playthrough with it now.
The servants, they've since come. I fear it's please. Would you mind my soul, please? Thank them, please. Deliver.
Will use Black Flame? No, I have a Black Flame monk, so I will avoid using Black Flame. That is reserved for that character. Once you devolve into using Black Flame, it pretty much just takes over the entire identity of the character, you know? Hey, Kira, how's it going? Oh, use Frenzied Flame? Yeah. Possibly. I don't know. No, there's a reason why it's called Frenzied Flame and not just like standard flame, you know what I mean? Like there is a line drawn between these types of fire damage. Black Flame, Giant's Flame, and then Flame of the Frenzy are all different. I think I just want to stick with the Giant's Flame stuff. Just so that way this character has a clear line drawn. It's almost like drawing a line between religions in D&D, you know? Like if you're a cleric or a paladin, you generally have one god that you're devoted to, and your devotion and your abilities rely on that specific god and what they grant you, right? It's kind of like that. I'm going for that type of idea here. So I don't think I'll do Flame of the Frenzy either. Flame of the Frenzy, not Frame of the Flenzy. Hit the damn thing. Am I going to restart if I die? No. This is not a deathless playthrough. Hey, Mahmood. Nerd levels rising? I know, right? Listen to me. Looking forward to DLC? Same. Big same. Once you try Black Flame, it's too fun to go back to regular Flame. Yeah, I mean, that physical damage over time that it adds on top of the basic fire damage is so good. I would even wager that Black Flame Blade itself is actually really strong, but a lot of people don't appreciate it because it's something that they don't like the idea of having to recast constantly. But if you're having the willingness to do that, it's actually incredibly powerful. Specifically because it has a really fast cast speed. It's almost like a drawstring grease instead of a regular grease. So the cast time is super quick. You could even cast it mid-jump. You could do a jump attack. You jump, L1 to cast it, and R1 to attack, all in one fell swoop. It's actually really strong. Hold on, I gotta... There we go. Did I beat Ghost of Tsushima on PlayStation? I never did. No, that actually, that I have a backstory with that game. That story has a bit of, I've called it like an omen for myself, because every time I try to play it, something bad happens in real life. On 3 different occasions, I've tried to play it and complete it, and every single time, something majorly wrong has happened, so I stopped trying. Until now. You know what? Just have that. There you go. Oh, I wanted you to go off the ledge, buddy. Like, how bad? Extremely bad. So bad that it made me not want to play video games for a little bit. Oh shit, there's no backup! Saved. Hey fellas. You guys see that narrow escape? I almost died back there. Hope you don't cause the end of the world when you play it on PC. Yeah, I'm hoping. Why did Dan the Fireman win the fight against the unarmed man? Because he set him on fire. It's true, you know. It's true. Watch out for the imp. Jump through the window. You don't see any of Aurora Borealis? No, I never did get to see any of it myself. Unfortunately. I forgot there was imps in this room. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I forgot. What's up, Pansifels? Nice. Well, I still know how to manipulate that. Did I just do that hitless? I like it. Hey, Brenless, how have you been? Catch Flame is good. Catch Flame is incredible. Now keep in mind, this is no upgrades on the Finger Seal as well. I just put a few points into Faith. It's at 20. All this damage coming out at just 20 Faith. It's actually nuts. Oh, hold on. Let me get some level ups here. Just one level up here. Hey, Clyde, how you doing? Hey, Sarkaman, I'm doing this because I'm waiting for Ghost of Tsushima to come out in a few days on PC, and when that comes out, I'll be playing that. Yes, I do enjoy some Elden Ring. Hey, Robin, thanks for stopping by, dude. Of Ghost of Tsushima, me too. I've never done a full playthrough of it, and I'm looking forward to finally doing it. Hey, Matt. Hey, folks, do me a favor as well. Hit the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get before the first hour of stream is up. We're 5 minutes away from 4 p.m. Let's see how high we can get these likes. We're currently at 235. Let's see how high we can get it. I appreciate you guys coming by, leaving a like on the video. Hanging out. That guy almost murdered me. My G4 Greater Storm to hit tonight, so if you use the highest exposure on your phone, you may get to see it. I hope so. It's been a long time since I've seen it with my own eyes. Hey, Anurag. Also, I'm going to play Ghost of Tsushima on the hardest difficulty, or, well, I don't know if it's considered the hardest, but I'm going to play on lethal difficulty, which means that it'll take very few hits for my character to die. But this also means that killing enemies will only take a few hits as well. It makes it a little bit more quote-unquote realistic. Ah. I think it'll be fun. Lethal is hardest? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was or not. My eyes have not stopped crying today. It's annoying. It's very important that you know that. Is it because you're actually crying, or is it because, like, you have allergies or something? Or maybe some, like, smoke nearby or something? Have you ever played New Game Plus 7? No. I don't really care for New Game Plus stuff, to be honest. Hey, Hendrax. The only time I care for New Game Plus stuff is if it's something that adds new things to the game. Because otherwise, outside of that, I just like to make new characters and new builds. Yo, Josh, teach Kai Cenat how to play. Yeah, have him call me up. I'll coach him. Wouldn't expect anything less than hardest difficulty. Looking forward to it. Hell yeah, dude. How do you like your Odyssey G7? It's a great monitor. I enjoy it immensely. Best monitor I've ever had. Though I've had it for a few years at this point, so. Starblade adds more. Yeah, when I say adds new stuff, though, I mean, like, outside of cosmetic stuff. I need, like, new gameplay mechanics, like, more difficult bosses. Bosses have some new moves. Kind of like what God of War did. Like that type of new game plus is good. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry about that, Dan. I used to have that happen to me whenever I got a sinus infection. It would make my eyes water like crazy. Because the sinuses are just so congested. So much pressure there, you know? Stab that guy real quick. All right, I need a basic short sword. I can get the Lord Sworn straight sword. I have to go farm that from some soldiers, though, right? I don't think there's a pickup for that. Want to see you play a Crucible Knight crossplay run a New Game Plus? I've actually already done that, Amber. I have a playlist of that on my channel. I've absolutely done that already. And it was a good time. Yo, Screamer, thank you for 6 months of Twitch subscription status. Thank you for subscribing on Twitch for 6 months, dude. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Lord Sworn. No, that's the great sword. Lord Sworn great sword. I need a Lord Sworn straight sword. It's smaller. Lord Sworn Greatsword is very good, though. It is a very good weapon. Definitely underappreciated. But not what I'm looking for. I need the straight sword. I think I just gotta farm it from the soldiers in that area. I think the footmen carry short swords. Yeah. Yeah. Behind on my content, I have so many different playthroughs. I also have a Sir Gideon Ofnir cosplay playthrough as well. As well as a Soldier of Godrick one too.
What has been and how can I help?
The Fire Giant will be tougher as Pyromancer? Most likely, yes.
Have a safe journey.
Could get Sword of Night and Flame? No, because that requires 24 intelligence. And on a Pyromancer, that's a wasted stat. What straight sword are you looking for? Lord Sworn. I think you just farm it from the basic soldiers by the gate. Yeah, Lord Sworn Greatsword is really good, Laura, for sure. Hey, right on, Amber. Hey, come here. Ah, shit, right over you. There you go. All right, let's burn this forest down. Goddamn. Proxy spam. Look at the pinned comment. You see what the goal is for this build. Swordworn Greatborn. Yep, that's the one, dude. That's the one. Hey, Rambo. Can't you just put faith and use fire? No, if you want to use the sword to its full effectiveness, you need to use intelligence as well. When a weapon has minimum stats, to use it effectively, you need to match those minimum stats. Skipping out an intelligence doesn't mean that the other part of it is going to do much better. You'll still get scaling, but it's much reduced. What's up, Mariano? Thanks for joining us here. Let me turn on the nightlight for you. I made a major mistake, but it's fine. Ron Hall, I have 2 playthroughs of Lies of P on my channel. I played it when the game first came out, when it was brand new. I did 2 playthroughs. Sword of Night and Flame. It requires 24 intelligence. I don't want to waste 11 levels on getting that. It's a wasted stat when it comes to incantations. Was it fun? Yeah, it's a great game. Pyroger is surprised when fire burns. Oh no, I wasn't surprised. I was expecting it. I just didn't want to get attacked by skeletons, so I just ran. Oh! I failed. Let me out. Let me out. I almost got out. Well, I had 7 intelligence, and now I think it just got downgraded to like 4. What are you doing? Going for a walk there, big guy? No, I won't be using Blasphemous Blade. That weapon is insanely OP, and I don't want to crutch on it. What's up, GDZ? Yeah, almost 300 likes. Almost there, guys. Thank you for all the likes on the stream. Let's go over here and get this boss now. Spear and Duo Maidens does fire damage. That it does. The Durandally or whatever it's called. I can't remember the name of it. It's got Blood Flame Blade and Bloodhound Fang. Very powerful combo. Oh, I forgot this character has a shield. Huh. Magma Blade is pyro weapon. That it is. But getting it could be a nightmare. Ow. I did the wrong thing. Am I dead for this? Nah, we're good. I might be dead. I lived, bitch. It's a little frosty, but we got him. No, I think what I'm going to do is just get a basic straight sword and then just imbue it with fire. I don't know. I guess it's more like of the role-playing idea where I found a weapon. I just find a weapon and then I imbue it with my own abilities instead of having it just naturally on fire. I just think that sounds more intriguing. I don't know if that's weird to you or not, but yeah. Play Helldivers 2 offline? No. No, the game doesn't interest me. Do I want to fight a Rune Bear? Do I want to fight a Rune Bear, chat? Screw it, let's go fight a Rune Bear. Oh boy. Hello. Let's see how this goes. Ah. bitch. Not bad, to be honest. I've had worse runs. Hey, Nimrod. How you doing? Am I going to get the Sword of Night and Flame? I'll pick it up, probably, but I won't be using it. They're chaotic, but not too bad. Once you understand the flow of it, it's really not bad. The worst part about it is when they do that little shoulder dash. Little shoulder charge they do. That's the worst of it, to be honest. Once you're on the other side of that attack, though, everything else just kind of falls in place, to be honest with you. You're unreal? No, you're unreal. No, you. Hey, Faith Not Crystal Tear could be good. That's a good pickup. Rune Bear and K lit up the elevator from Shafra is the worst. Yeah, that one's pretty tough. I would say the one that's even worse than that is in that cave in the Dragon Barrow area. The same cave that has the two beastmen from Far Missoula. That one is on crack. The one by that putrid avatar? Yes. That one is absolutely nuts. Yeah, then there's the Rune Bear and Consecrated Snowfield as well. Also nuts. Forgot to sit at the site of grace for more mana. Hey, thank you for 300 likes on the stream, guys. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. All Rune Bears actually have the projectile breath, Sandy Witch. It just depends on your proximity to them. If you try to run from them, they'll often use it. But they all do have that attack, too. Hey, Dilshan. I fought Godrick yet? Not yet. I think that purple item there is just the Arteria leaves, right? Hey, Blue, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to any mothers in the chat. I rolled early. All right. GG. As a cat mom, thank you. Hey, no problem. It is true, Sandy Witch, because I've tested it myself. They all have it. Even the ones in Limgrave have it. Where is it? There's the Rune Bears over here, but also the one in the northern area over here also has it. The one that fights all the wolves also has it too. The one in that cave does it too. If you can actually get it on the other end of the cave, it'll do it to you if you're on the opposite side. The cave is just large enough for it to trigger that attack. Night Hunter says if we hit 400 likes in the next half hour, he'll gift out some memberships. That's sick. That's pretty tight. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? Hey, Psychosphere. Everyone's going to start running from Rune Bears to test this. You know how I tested it? You guys remember for the longest time where I basically refused to fight Rune Bears? I would just do nothing but run away from them. Yeah, that's how I know. All of them in Liurnia will do it. All of them across the game will do it to you. I promise. I have tested this extensively because I used to refuse to fight them. I hated fighting them. Oh my god, dog, stop. Yeah, thank you for the kindness, Patrick. Can I have your helmet? No? Sag. Was Bro's character a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? No. My character is named after a character that I made in Dark Souls a very long time ago. Dan the Fireman. Dan the Fireman. He is a low intelligence green guy that just likes watching things burn. What's your favorite type of spell incantation? Fire, lightning, black flame, frost, black flame. Black flame is sick. Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, dude? I never went and got that sword, guys. No, I don't plan on sticking with spears. Oh my god, I hate you. I fight Fire Giant with fire? Yes. Can you guys stop shooting me for a moment? That'd be great, thanks. Perfect. Just so perfect. Love the Stitcher. Yes, a lot of thrust weapons are good. I just generally don't use them a whole lot myself outside of a few instances. I am in Claymore Castle, that is true. I really want the Lord Sworn straight sword, though. That's what I want. Thanks for the kind words, John. Oh my god, there's so many of you. I guess you guys won the battle, huh? I guess you guys won that battle. Holy hell. Just lure them all away. Goomba stomp that fool. Get Goomba stomped, idiot. The Goomba stomp actually staggered him. That's amazing. Incredible moment. Okay. Don't need anything here. Fire Scorpion Charm. Is that the one over by Anastasia? On the border between Limgrave and Caelid? Am I remembering right? Yes? Nice. Never knew a Stone Sword key was there. I always make sure to pick it up because it's free. It's so free. My throat is so dry. Why? Guys, we're just 70 likes away from the big 400 mark where some people are going to give some memberships. Radu and Night Hunter Nix both mentioned this. It's just 70 away. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do. It would help me out a lot. All right, noted. Do not black flame, or I'm sorry, catch flame twice there. We can there. That's fine. We'll just do this too. That was a mistake. Wow, that backslash does so much damage. I think the backslash part of that does more than the first slash, to be honest. Goodbye. Boing, 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 boing. Do. There's still a couple bosses here. I don't care about the Death Bird, but we'll get the Night Cav. Smoothish, yeah. Smoothish. Sure. What's up, left lane? Hey, Tomas? Any setup guide for Pyro gameplay? We're doing it live, dude. I have no guide for this. Just doing everything now. Right now, it's mostly just catch flame. Uh-oh. Now we're good. Sir, your horse is basically melting. What's up, Jake? How you doing, dude? Oh, you know what? There's a pumpkin man over this way. Let's go melt the pumpkin man, and then we're gonna go farm a Lord Sworn straight sword afterward, okay? Never ceases to disappoint how small that flail gets when it's in your possession. Yeah. I'm of the personal opinion they should have made great flails in this game, and that should have, even if that was the only one, it should have been a great flail. I think that would have been so cool. Catch Flame good for Elden Beasts and Fire Giants. I mean, I would say it's universally good for the whole game, but less so in those instances just because they have resistances to fire. But overall, I can defeat them. Colossal Flails would hit hard. That's what I'm saying, man. I think that would have been so cool. They could have thrown a couple more flails in the game and then have flails and then great or colossal flails. You know, I do feel they could have done that. Hey, Patrick. Any predictions for DLC? You going in blind? Just going in blind, man. Going in blind. Any swords? I need some swords. I don't need your helmet. I don't need hats. I need swords. You have a spear, but I'll kill you anyway. Looking for a Lord Sworn straight sword. Nothing? I don't need the great sword. I'm not looking for the great sword. I'm looking for a straight sword. A smaller version. Hey, buddy. Any swords in your pocket? Sag. Ow. Sword has 2% drop rate. I mean, I've found rarer things on less chances, so we should find it. We'll be all right. The key is just keep spamming it really fast, specifically targeting only those that are actually wielding the sword. You buy a round table? No, this is a drop weapon. Night Hunter says we have 20 minutes and 46 likes to go. Any likers? Any likers in the chat to hit that 400 like mark? He said, womp. Do they need the wielder to drop it? Yes. Or at least I believe so. The ones with the picks, for example, will drop the picks. The ones with the spears will drop the spears. My God. Apparently that alarm still got set off. Look at them all. You mother bitch, get back here. Any of the weapons that you can buy worth it? I'm sure they are. But I want this one specific one. Because I'm stubborn like that. What's the whip the Volcano Manor snake dudes drop? They actually do not drop it. That is actually a, it's called the Magma Whip, and it's a quest item that you get from Patches for completing his invasion quests from Volcano Manor. He said, womp. Dude, you barely any of that horn goes off and they're like, get back here, you mother bitch. We heard it. All systems go. Kill the green guy. Leave me alone, man. Wonder because I never bought any. I'm of the opinion that any weapon that deals damage, you can beat the game with. Even like Vare's Bouquet, which is generally considered the worst weapon in the game, can still beat the whole game. But that's my thought process on it. Well, they didn't set off the alarm that time. We heard it. Get that mother bitch. Yeah, right? Can I see his face? Sure. Dan, the fireman. Hold on, I've got an intruder. Dan the fireman, ladies and gentlemen. This is the guy. Dan. A face only a mother can love? Well, luckily, it's Mother's Day, and Dan has all the moms lining up for him. Mr. Steal Your Girl, Mr. Steal Your Mom. There's the sword. See, I told you it wouldn't take too long. I told you guys. Also, kill him. He stole the sword. You mother bitch. I'm leaving. Wait, I already had one? What? Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll take two. Fine. I don't know when that happened, but I'll take two. Thanks. Holy shit, dude.
May I have a wood apply and the wood? I'd heard Tantapon look at talk I thou art but call forth. I was entrusted by torrents.
Power stance. Here's the thing. I don't plan on really like doing like main damage with the swords, so I don't want to power stance them, you know. All right, there's that. Let's go fight a Crucible Knight. We're going to do something interesting with this. We're going to parry him and then burn him. It's going to be great. What is the trigger for Melina taking the round table hold? I do believe it's distance from when you first met her. No, that doesn't make sense because Weeping Peninsula is much further away. Honestly, I don't know. Happened at the beginning of the run? Really? I got one at the very beginning of the run? Well, shit, man. What's up, Leets? Hold on. I need more flask. What about second sword? Loretta's War Sickle should be able to cast spells. I agree, and so should Sir Gideon Ofnir's club. I completely agree. I think it would be a really cool trade-off to have them be able to do that, but maybe they just have like severely reduced physical damage or something. I'd be cool with that. Guys, we have 10 minutes left to hit this goal of 400. We're 20 likes away, 19 likes away now. If you haven't hit the like button yet, make sure you do. We're so close. Wake up, Dan. Site of Grace outside of Limgrave. Or after, like, in Stormveil Castle itself, yeah. Look at that, 400 big likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. It means a lot. Your support is unreal. Thank you, dudes. Let's burn this guy. Flawless, gorgeous, beautiful. That's how you beat up a Crucible Knight. Yo, Night Hunter Nix, thank you for 10 gifted memberships, dude. Thank you so much. 10 gifted members. God damn. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to take a quick break. I have to pee so bad. After beating up that Crucible Knight, I think we earned the break. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll see you in just a minute. Okay. I am back. Hey, what's up, Retro? How have you been? Hey, Gonzo, that fight sounded great with YouTube and Twitch playing at the same time. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Getting up there in HP takes longer to come out. No, I was talking to wife. She just got home from a hike. Hey, Fernando. How you doing? It's going well, Bence. Welcome back as well. Everyone say hello to Bernie. What up, Bernie?
Yeah. Takes me back. Any intro, all I know. Now's the time. There's a memento find. That's how it grants me.
Yeah, I've been good, Retro. Checking how was it? She had a good time. She's been going on hikes a lot more lately. She's trying to, you know, get herself into better shape. Which, you know, good for her.
Not floating.
He told his wife to take a hike. Yeah, get out of here. Take a hike, huh? Oh. Damn. The one thing about Catch Flame is it'll actually knock them out of the staggered position. So while I get a nice easy hit out of it, it can also punish me if I just keep attacking too much, thinking that they're not going to stand up. You remember? I remember most people that come by, yeah. Your deathless runs have made you insane at this game. Lots of practice in those times, huh? John, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Achoo! Achoo! I missed.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me.
Uwu?
I
Hello, Alexander Uwu.
just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all. I'll pop. Come on. I'll pop clean out.
Help me, Step Tarnished. I'm stuck.
Oh, that's... well, I and beyond upon this, I'd heard doesn't the...
I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know why I helped him out of there.
I'm to red me, I've heard.
I don't plan on doing his quest. Hey, Retro, thank you for the $2 super chats. Pop goes the Alex. True. Pop goes Alexander. Kill him and take his shard now, then. Does his shard do anything beneficial for spellcasting? I think it's just skills, right? Which means Ashes of War. I don't think that encompasses incantations. How many times I've beaten Elden Ring? Somewhere above 40. Just skills? Yeah, I thought so. If it did something for spells, I would take it, but it doesn't. I don't think it does. What's up, Merlin? Bonk. Couldn't remember which way the jump was. Frantically searching while being chased by about a dozen bats. Did he do anything after you beat Radon? He's gotten a little creepy, pawing at the ground. Alexander, that is. You can find him next in Mount Gelmir. And then after that, in Farum Azula. Ow. Get your axe out of the way. Stabbo the Chesto. You check with Guinness per World Book of Records, you have beaten it the Elden Ring most times? No. There are speedrunners that have completed the game hundreds and hundreds and some even thousands of times. Like, people think that my run with this game is a lot. It's not even close to what other people have done. Not even close. Am I light rolling? Honestly, I am not. Now I am. But attack power does not affect spellcasting, I believe, so it doesn't really matter so much. For what it's worth, I know you still ain't done shit. Hey, thanks, dude. That was a weird Harry Potter spell. Oh, Stabbo the Chesto? Yeah. It's a little known spell. Little known. Ow. Burn him. Burn him until he dies to death, please. Thank you. Alright, Fire Scorpion Charm. I need a Sight of Grace before going up this way, though. Alright, now to defeat Anastasia. I guess I don't have to defeat her, but I'm going to. Love that retro. Gonna be Moog with that spell. I'll be using fire stuff in general, but also keep in mind that Dark Souls Pyromancer also includes poison stuff. Dating all the way back to Dark Souls 1, Pyromancy has always included poison. That's what we're doing here. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Laura, is when I first started this game, I was not good. It's just a matter of time spent, a lot of practice, you know? Shut up, Screamer. That dog still chasing me? Go away. Ow. Ow! Pain! Sacred Scorpion. So where's the Fire Scorpion charm? Oh, hey, Melina.
Figure to determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering place. Very well. Let my hand.
In a fort beneath Gelmir. Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense. That is real and true. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. We got some more things to grab out here, so let's go do that. Yeah, jump on some boxes over the ledge onto like a hidden catwalk with that ghost guy. Yeah, I remember now. Should we kill Kenneth for old time's sake? Alright, listen. I panicked. Killed the first boss. You ever talking about Margit? No, I've not gone there yet. I've been just killing a bunch of other stuff. I've killed a shitload of bosses already. But not Margit. We played Brawl Stars? I did. Long time ago, though. Come on, dude. You know what I didn't miss is how poorly the horse can control sometimes.
be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant us. Where are my men? Oh, Eltree. Why have you forsaken?
Huh. Yeah, I know where it is, Matt. Thank you, dude. I think Elden Ring is the most replayable game of all time. If not, what do you think is? It's definitely highly replayable. Most of all time, probably not. I would have to give that to a few different survival games. Survival games in general, specifically ones that are procedurally generated, can offer a lot of replayability. Like Minecraft is a great example. Valheim is up there. Just things that can like happen more at random, you know? In general, any game that has procedural generation or randomized content can go a long way. Obviously, Elden Ring has a randomizer mod as well, but I think randomizing the landscape goes a long way too. It kind of couples that effect, you know? A Kenneth Height cosplay run, so just beat the whole game with the Erd Tree dagger, or the Erd Steel dagger. That wouldn't be so bad, to be honest. Whoops. As people who've been playing Diablo 2 for the past 23 years, which game has the most replayability, Daria? I mean, yeah. But even as a major fan of Diablo 2 and someone that played it for a couple of years, I would still say that other games have a lot more replayability. Obviously, the randomized loot drops in that game help, right? Borderlands 2 is specifically good for this too. Hey, Radu, thank you for the 5 gifted members to the community, dude. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah, Diablo 2 is definitely up there in replayability. I still think, when it comes to it, Minecraft is going to be king there, though. Hey, you're good, Radu. You're a man of your word. I appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you so much. Hey, a falchion. FTL has great replayability. Ouch. Can we stop getting stabbed by this guy? Why are you going crazy, buddy? My cat's going crazy. Hey, bud. Only using spells? No, I've got a sword as well. Just spells are the main thing. What's up, Nonso-Persh? What else? Darkest Dungeon has a good amount of replayability. It has like a standard story, but it has a good amount of randomization to it. Do 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 do. Is there anything else here I care to do? I don't think so. Let's just go get Margit. Let's go get the man. Binding of Isaac, yeah, Binding of Isaac. A lot of roguelike and roguelites have a lot of great replayability. Loot-based games in general, like Screamer mentioned, Diablo 2, Borderlands, stuff like that. A lot of like looter shooters have a good amount of replayability. Even if you don't like the games, the Division 1 and Division 2 have a lot of replayability too. A lot of people have different issues with those games, but that doesn't take away from their actual replay value. I don't think I'm gonna go get the fireball right now, but I will do this. What's your best weapon? If you're asking for my favorite weapon, I like Godslayer Greatsword. Keeping tabs on Nose Rest for the Wicked updates. They've added some wild quality of life stuff. Very nice quality of life stuff. Merchants using chest inventories being one. No, I'm just waiting for them to just update the game, and when version 1.0 comes out, that's when I'll play it again. When it comes to early access stuff, if I play it and I enjoy it, I no longer follow it. I just specifically avoid it, so that way when the game comes out in full release, I experience it at that time. And Tetris, I would say Tetris is a king of replayability, yeah. I'll play Hellblade 2 when it comes out, yes. After my playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima, I'll play that. Chess, yeah, sure. Well, thou art of passing skill. Basically what he's saying is, shit, man, that hurt a little bit. Oh, I rolled too early on the last part. Dan the Fireman.
I shall remember thee, tarnished, smouldering with thy meager flame. Cower in fear of the night, the hands of fell old sharp.
Quit yapping, Margit. Quit yapping. It's time to simmer down.
It's tightly booked. The guard you breached.
No,
Well,
I'll use the main gate. I'll use the main gate, dude. Shut up.
The gates! Open the gates!
what's it to you? Stay back, you wretch, tarnished.
It's always me!
Idiot.
What did I do to deserve?
What did I do to deserve this? Come here, lion guy. Ouch. I did it all for a somber one I'll never use. Look at that. Can I sell Juice bingo cards so we can have classics like illegal, I rolled early, and I got greedy? Yes, absolute classics. Nine hours in Elden Ring seems kind of overwhelming so far. It can absolutely be overwhelming, yeah. Just know that being overwhelmed by this game or any Souls-like game is normal. It's meant to be a very, very big challenge. It's not your standard action-adventure game. It takes the idea of action-adventure and amplifies the difficulty to 11. That's the entire point of this type of game. So don't feel like you are alone in that thought process. That's a completely normal feeling. Ow. How did that not blow up? Won't be using Somber Stones. Was the build going to be? I don't know if I'll end up using Somber Stones or not, to be honest. It's just so far, like, the stuff that I'm using doesn't level up with Somber, so. I was going to Firebase open to go alongside the fire spells. I'll be doing things to put fire on my weapon. I plan on using the sword I have right now. Maybe imbue it with fire. Or maybe just a spell I can put on it that it does some fire damage. Almost forgot about you. I'm not sure, John. I really have no idea. I really don't know. Burbs. Burbs. We're gonna go fight a Crucible Knight. You can parry the birds? Yes, you can. In fact, you might have learned that here, but there's still a lot of people that don't know about that. I actually discovered that in my very first playthrough of this game. True story. Hello, sir. No, we don't need that item. Looks there's a way to imbue weapons with frost flame like the death weapons. That would be something, wouldn't it? What if you can make them fly off the edge? You cannot now. There's an invisible wall there. An invisible wall, but only for him. Oh! Nice. Hold on. I just want to get all three of you with that. Stop it. Okay, dude, stop. Rats, dude. I know the Godslayer seal is down here. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the Godslayer seal does with scaling for specifically fire and poison incantations, but we're gonna grab it just in case it becomes something of use later on. The book I don't care about. We'll grab it while we're here. What level is this character? We are currently level 32. Ever played Metal Gear Rising? Nah. Generally not a fan of Metal Gear stuff. Crit hit only run? That's not possible because there's a lot of enemies in the game that can't be parried. Which means you'd have to do some type of damage to them otherwise. A lot of enemies that can't be parried also cannot be backstabbed. Metal Gear Rise the most on but yeah, I know. But still, it's like similar idea. It takes the idea of Metal Gear and puts it into a hack and slash, which generally hack and slash is something I'm not so into outside of very rare circumstances. Very rare circumstances. Have a good night, Fernando. Like, I'll be honest with you, I didn't even like... I like the first half of Stellar Blade a lot more than the second half, outside of a few moments where the second half was a little more intriguing for certain story aspects and whatnot, but even then, it was far and away from, like, an amazing game. It was still good, I had a good time with it, but, like... It's certainly not Game of the Year material or anything like that, you know? Why am I going this way? There's no value in me going this way. Oh yeah, you like it, Joe? You like this guy? All right. Time for Godrick the Grafted. Let's get him! Damn it. My poise is too low to pull that off. Oh. Dragon head equals longer range. True. Oh shit, man. Oop. I was out of mana, man.
All that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Godrick wasn't prepared to face Dan. Dan the fireman. Let me grab this site of grace. Just 25 tries to beat this guy, but let that be. Listen to anyone having trouble with these games. You can suck as bad as me and still get it. Faith builds are so much weaker than any build at the beginning, so much so that even the last boss is immune to faith damage. No. It's not immune, Phantom. It's highly resistant, but it's only highly resistant specifically to holy. Faith damage in general, it does okay. It still has resistances to a lot of elements and everything, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible. Also, I am doing a faith build right now using incantation, catch flame, which is one of the very starter spells, and just raffle stomping things. I mean, I only have 21 faith, and I'm just kind of stomping stuff. Let's level it up to 24. Faith does just fine. But the reason why a lot of stuff does have general holy resistance or like other faith-based damage resistances like fire and stuff is because specifically a lot of the bosses are demigods. You have to consider that. It's a catch-22. If they were not resistant in some fashion to faith, or not, I'm sorry, holy stuff, then the whole argument of them being demigods would by default just seem weird, right? You would have people complaining on the story element side that that's the way of it. It's damned if they do, damned if they don't. You have to consider that. You have to keep that in mind. Fire's amazing right now, but Fire Giant? What is Fire Giant's actual resistance to fire damage? I want to say it's like 30% or something. That's really not so bad if you actually scale well. I for sure have defeated him using nothing but Catch Flame before in the past, too. Ow. I think the whole grievance of holy resistance for a lot of bosses in general are just like, I think they're exaggerated. It doesn't mean that it's not real, of course it is, but you can absolutely get through them just fine with holy damage. I mean, I've done it myself. Yo, Punk Metal, thank you for the $5 super chat, dude. If I had something cool I wanted to show you, is there anywhere I could send it? I have a Discord. I have a Discord with a channel specifically in my Discord server called Loot Show and Tell. You can definitely show stuff off there. I watched you do it. I think I've seen most of your challenge runs. Yeah. Now, again, that's not to say that the argument is invalid, because obviously a lot of these, Elden Beast is a god, and then a lot of these demigods also have high resistance to holy damage specifically. That's not to say that that's not real, because it is, but that doesn't mean that it can't overcome them if you build your character effectively. If you end up splitting a lot of your stats, like if you try to do just as much physical as your faith, then, maybe splitting that damage isn't the way to go. But if you have a good backup plan and you have some type of big damage outside of specifically holy, you'll do just fine. There are some very hard-hitting incantations, for example, like, there's Pest Threads, there's Ancient Dragon Lightning, and then the standard lightning spells that can do some amazing damage too, and you can chain cast them. There's a lot better damage to the whole incantation thing than a lot of people realize. Crucible Knight build absolutely dunks on Elden Beast, yeah. How do I defeat Fire Giant? I can't do it. I have a video on my channel that's a guide for defeating Fire Giant. I recommend watching that. That video has helped out hundreds of thousands of people. Quite literally. Bonsoir, Jabonster. Good evening. Well, it's a little rainy and foggy, but still. What a view. I say it all the time when I come out here, but this is one of the few games where you can see a view like this and know that you can walk. You can set foot on every single piece of land out here. Every rock, every tower. You even end up inside that tree at some point. Isn't that insane? Every piece of this is walkable. Every piece. Even that tower all the way out there in the middle of the ocean. What the hell, dude? Insane. Hi, Hayata.
My name is... If I might be so... Would you donate my eyesight? As when I eat, it will lead me. Oh, now I can feel you are most kind. May the blessing...
Yeah, I pointed wife in the direction of Dave the Diver last night. She immediately started liking it. I didn't play it myself because last summer was actually insanely busy, but I did want to play it. But I just didn't have the time. Legs get tired just thinking about it. What's up, Lemming? How have you been?
You then believe it on for a... Well, you're a true...
I've not played Hollow Knight outside of like the first hour. Some mountaintops aren't reachable, aren't they? I mean, you can get to most of Mount Gelmir, which is... that right over there. You can walk on the majority of it. Just over there. Outside of like the very steep crags, but there's nothing there, obviously. Anyway, it's just steep mountain. But even then, you can still get to the mass majority of it. Like even the academy, you can climb all the rooftops and towers there. You get above and below Lanedell, Farum Azula, obviously, all of Caelid. Like it's all completely walkable. Outside of, yeah, I guess like these steep rocks, like just above my head here, obviously it's a harder time climbing them, but you can still walk around the vicinity of them. They're still a part of the map that you're living in. Tip on how to deal with duel bosses. I mean, except mimic summon, which kind of dies quickly.
Surprised, no matter why, don't. Oh, don't.
I don't know, man. The best thing that in general is to just focus on one enemy at a time. Kill one before even thinking about hitting the other. Especially if they're enemies that have two separate phases, like Crucible Knights. Focus on one. You do not want both Crucible Knights in that fight going phase 2 on you. That's a terrible, terrible idea. Terrible idea. Here's how you had to go after you give her the third grape, underneath Lanedell. What class did you play in Lords of the Fallen? I honestly can't remember. Yeah, a lot of people sleep on Catch Flame. It's insanely strong. My friend told me this game looks like shit. I told him we have to agree to disagree. Yeah, I mean, not every game is for everyone. It's just the natural way of the world. But I think that's kind of what helps gaming be as diverse as it is. If it weren't for people liking different things, everything would just be the same. That'll be boring as hell. Saying it looks like shit though in my mind isn't subjective. I mean, outside of graphics themselves, like when it comes to speaking about graphics, I think there's 3 different things that are involved here specifically. Outside of resolution, that is. If you want to include resolution, there's 4 things. So we have resolution, we have frame rates, we have art style, and then quality. Quality would also break down into things like textures. A lot of people, when they're looking at a game, they'll say Either the graphics look amazing, or the graphics look like shit, or the graphics look okay, something like that. But a lot of the time when they say that, they're not talking about the quality of the graphics. They're talking about the art style. 9 times out of 10, I would say they're talking about the art style and not the graphics themselves. And that's something that a lot of people don't consider when they're talking about a game. They'll just say, oh, the graphics look good, the graphics look terrible, whatever, you know, what have you. And they're not considering that they just don't like the art direction of it, right? There is a big difference there, but a lot of people just don't think about it like that.
Hello. Hello, it's rather my mistress. But I was a... Could I ask that thug only if you've... Oh, what a blessed thug, please.
Which, you know, people have been saying that about From Software games for a long time. Armored Core, their Souls-likes, Kingsfield. There's been people since the very beginning when it comes to From Software games that just don't like the art directions that they take. Which, you know, is fine and fair. But to say that the game looks objectively bad, like the graphical quality is bad, no. The textures are good. The definition of everything is good, you know? They just say that the graphics look bad because, or, you know, the graphics look good because they like or dislike the art direction. Whereas the quality of it is fine. It's good. Everything is quite readable, understandable as to what's going on. Nothing is murky. Nothing is blurry, you know? A lot of people just can't really define that nuance when they're describing what they like and dislike about it because they just generally don't think about it that deep. Where is that flower? There you are. We specifically like this flower right here because it's harboring... Nope, wrong one. Wrong flower. Shit, it's not harboring the stones that I'm looking for. Shit. There it is. That's the one I'm looking for. It's harboring this. 3 smithing 3s. What's up, Jason? Hey, happy Mother's Day to you too, huh? You played DS3 recently. It looked older than it actually is. That's likely because they targeted older console at the time without pushing boundaries. Yes. Yep. But what's interesting is when you say that, you can also say, on the other hand, that it still holds up graphically just fine to be played in the modern era without problems. Right? It's just one of those things where it looks older than it is, but it still plays fine and looks fine, which is cool. Or at least in my opinion. Quality secondary, primarily 1 FPS. Same. Which actually, it surprised me quite a lot when they released Armored Core 6 and it played at 120 FPS. I thought that was incredible. Especially because the fast pace of Armored Core generally means the more frames, the better it'll play. But also, not just the frames, but graphically it was impressive too. I love the art style and I love the quality of everything. I was just all around impressed with that game in a major way. Is there a weapon like Abyss Watchers which gives a dagger to parry, or there's a dagger that looks like Sanguine Noble with holding it and parry? No, unfortunately not. The weapon that Sanguine Noble is wielding in his offhand is a Reduvia. You cannot parry with a Reduvia. The closest you'll get to the Sanguine Noble setup is using a parrying dagger with bleed on it. Which I do believe you can set up bleed on there and still keep parry. But no, there is no like fancy weapon setup like that, unfortunately, in this. which I'm really hoping for the next Souls-like that they do put out, they do something along that line of, you know, that type of weapon where it's like it takes up both hands, but also I'd like to see switch weapons again, like in Bloodborne. Also, someone asked earlier how I feel about scythes. I think scythes are fun. They are fun. It's unfortunate that they're not as good as they used to be, but that doesn't mean that they're not worth using. They're still fun overall. Where is this cave? Should be around here. They're right here? There it is. It's true that using the Confessor build is a loss. It seems the investment in runes is not as good as another build and making it strength, faith strength. No. The only time you would ever consider any class that you start a loss is if you specifically play PvP. But if you're just playing the game normally, like PvE stuff, there is no bad way to start the game. Oh god, I forgot about you. The reality is that you can take any starting build and turn it into anything you want to. The starting values don't really matter so much. They're generally a guide for like if you want to build towards something specific, but they are not required to be held up with whatsoever. You can start any class and build it into anything you want. And also you can respec as well. When you get to a certain point in the game, you can respec and change up your build at any one time. So ultimately, your starting class, unless you're playing PvP and you need every single stat to be completely min-maxed, there is no real value in worrying about that. Never feel like if you use a starting class that you have to stick with what it gives you. That is not the way of it whatsoever. Guess you only had one bad thing for me. Gray filter everywhere. Everything is gray. Why? I mean, that's just because they're trying to put out the idea of a very grim, very, very grim world. A quite desolate world. Not excusing it. You like what you like, of course. If you don't like it overall, it is what it is. But they're just trying to give off a very desolate vibe. Elden Ring actually has a lot of that same idea going on. It's just every region also has its own unique colors, so you don't see it as much. Like Limgrave is very green, Liurnia is very like blue-gray, Liurnia is very gold. But ultimately, when you really look at things, you see a lot of dullness too. Does Catch Flame not break poise? It does. Just not as quickly as most physical things. I didn't hit that village yet. Let me grab the Site of Grace. What was I going to do? Let's go out here. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, let me check this out, Punk Metal. After I cough. Vandal Heart's custom tumbler I made. Oh, that's sick, dude. That's very cool, Punk Metal. First time I played a Souls game, I always increase the stats according to a weapon that I think is cool. By the end of the game, it was a miracle that I finished the game, the game itself. Well, I mean, believe it or not, a lot of the starting weaponry that you get, even I would say specifically in Bloodborne, all the starting weapons are actually really great. They're all really good. Believe it or not. I think it's just a matter of, like, a lot of it ends up like a little bit of resentment because you end up finding something cool that you want to use, right? Which, nothing wrong with that. But the whole idea of these games is to be replayed, to try out different builds, to try new things and see where it takes you. But the starting weapons in Bloodborne are actually all really good. Believe it or not. Tom, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But it's good to have you here now. Hope you're doing a little bit better. Hey, come here. Vow of the Indomitable. Wrong way. Alright, get out of my way. There's a Omen Killer here. And Omen Killer. Words. We're actually doing pretty well on health. Already got 30 figure. I think we just kind of focus on getting our faith up for a while. There we go.
Please, no. Dear me. We are Albinorics. Of course you know us.
You merciless brutes. I'm sad. You murdered me.
I mean, it's a fair sentiment. I'd be sad if I was murdered too. Give me guidance. I've been home since last week on workman's comp for extreme back issues. Oof, I'm sorry, dude. Was on Sarah's for 5 days. They helped me out once. They ran out. The pain came back. Do I go back tomorrow? If the pain persists, I think it's worth pursuing. Yeah. You don't want to end up with a long-term issue. You want to nip that in the bud as soon as possible. I absolutely think that should be followed up on, yeah. You only get one body, you know? Definitely take care of it to the best of your ability. Yeah, I'm not a doctor by any means, but... Does Josh think Kendrick or Drake won? I think paying attention to that is an L. What's up, Rodrigo? I stay home another day tomorrow until I hear what the doctor says. Yeah, you don't want to put your body through any strain. If you're still experiencing pain, that takes priority. Your body is not replaceable, whereas, you know, companies look at employees as replaceable almost 100% of the time. Don't sacrifice what they wouldn't sacrifice for you. It's fine to like your job, it's fine to hate your job, but just make sure that you treat your... Even if you hate your body, you gotta treat it accordingly. You gotta treat it well. No matter how much you like or hate it, you only get one. Does Josh like broccoli or cauliflower? I enjoy both. Hey, Algernon. Welcome back. Yeah, Zach. I've actually been there, man. I have been there. Thank you for the happy Mother's Day. Hope you're enjoying your day, M&D. Do. Don't shoot me. Have this. Never mind. Don't have it. I'm leaving. My God. Dude shot me 3 times right in the freaking chest. Holy. You like courgettes? I don't know. I can say in my general history, there's not a whole lot of fruits or vegetables that I don't like. Or at the very least, if I don't like them, I'll still eat them. Because I understand the nutritional value of things, you know? But like... the only things in my diet that I don't like are most dairy-related things, and then, like things like dairy and seafood. Anything else I'll eat. Ate too much, I feel Godskin Noble-esque now. Nice, dude. Take a sip of the juice. Let's get to business. You know, this reminds me, I need to put on more spells. I forgot. June 21st is the day. There's a man here. Edgar, the Revenger. Oh, he's spinning, though. He's spinning. Sorry, Ed. Hey, thank you, Rook. I appreciate that. Oh, thank you for 500 likes, guys. I appreciate that, too. Holy. Holy. Yo, guys, 4 days, Ghost of Tsushima's coming out on PC. I'm so excited. Hope to have you guys here for it. Ghost of Tsushima. It's gonna be sick. Let me burn them toes real quick. Fire. Balls has been crushed. You know, I haven't actually upgraded my weapons and stuff in a while. I should probably consider doing that. Site of Grace over here. What's in my mixed physic? The heal over time and plus 10 faith. What's up, Wolf? How have you been? Have we done the new secret boss? In Elden Ring? There isn't a new secret boss. I need more smithing twos. I think there's some up this way. Don't know about it as it's a secret one. Well, as someone that has played through this entire game, killing every single boss throughout the entire game, all 165 of them, I have to say that I think I would know if there was a secret one. You know? Because otherwise the Deathless run would not be complete. And that would make me sad. Big sadness. I missed some more smithing 2s out there somewhere. I should have 12. But I've only got 9. Where is this? There it is. I question your credibility. I question my credibility, too. Am I even really a streamer? Am I even playing Elden Ring right now? There it is. Let me go level up my finger seal. I'm gonna have to find some more. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot this guy exists. Alright, come here. Come get your hands. Oh, come here. I said come here. Stop smacking me. Yes, New Game Plus. I can't tell if you're trolling or not. But yes, this is New Game Plus. It's New Game Plus Plus.
You're no match loud, you're up.
There we go. Extra damages. One more level, it'll go Faith Scaling A. Remind me, what's the lore of the broken pots around the minor Erd trees? So the pots exist specifically to gather bodies, and then they make like pilgrimages to the Erd trees, where then they are busted open by the Erd tree avatars, so that way the souls within the bodies can be guided to death. But right now, in the current era in which this game takes place, death is not capable because death is bound by the rune, which Malekith wields. So that's why there's like a lot of just like broken pots and like bodies laying around and stuff, because they can't actually be guided to death because it's bound. What was I gonna do? Let's go get the dragon. You're playing Genshin on your mobile phone. The fact you're playing Elden Ring is just hallucination? Ah, so you're saying I've got gotcha vision. I've got the gotcha vision. I have succumbed. Ah, nice turn there, bud. Oh shit. I went the wrong way. I realized my mistake as soon as he didn't come crashing down immediately. Yup. Yup. Trolling is on S tier. I see you. I see you. Out of habit, I was about to clip that. I would have never have made that poor move in a deathless run. The way I did that was awful. Have you killed Radon? Not yet on this playthrough. Okay, well, I'm stuck in this dragon's crotch region, so that's cool. Let me just singe it, I guess. I'm glad you do, Insulin. I'm all out of mana here. Gotta finish him with the sword. Feel like deathless runs have changed how you feel about standard runs? Yes and no. There's a time when I would look at Souls-likes like just an extreme risk to play. Like, oh god, what if I die? You know? It's like, oh god, what if I die and lose my runes? Or what if I lose my souls, my blood echoes? Whatever, my golden stars in some future game where runes will be called golden stars. But when you really look at it, when you die in these games, you really don't lose anything. You just lose a little bit of your time. You go back, you can grab them. If you don't grab them, you can always just farm it back. It's really not hard to do. When you do a deathless run, that's when everything is truly on the line. Because if you die, then you have to start over. So that mitigates like the entirety of the it mitigates the entire definition of Souls-like when you play it that way. Because not only are you losing your runes, you're losing your whole character. You're losing all your progress. That is true loss. Not enough stone sword keys. So playing Elden Ring now is much more casual for me. But I wouldn't say that's a bad thing. I still enjoy playing the game overall. Like, it's not... Like, saying that isn't a bad thing. It's just an alteration of how I perceive Souls-like and Souls-like stuff in general. Alright, who do we have in here? Mages and stuff? Yeah. We got the mages from Liurnia as well as the Crystallians at the end. You know what? Let me... My damage is not great against these guys. They have a good amount of resistance and health. Let me go throw on the other fire spell and see how it does. So maybe if I can get them to stand in the explosion as a group, it'll do some good damage. Oh, never mind. That requires 41 faith. Well, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's go. Let's do it anyway. You do seem to be playing it different since those runs, very fast and methodical. Yeah, that's just because I have a lot of practice. I know how to take enemies down quickly. Those deathless runs, I had to really learn how to optimize things. Does this weapon have... Yeah, Lord Sworn's Straight has critical scaling too. I forgot about that. I thought it was weird I was doing so much critical damage there. I forgot. I know the Greatsword did. I forgot about the Straight Sword having it too. because you want to leave Caelid for later. Is that's why you will not get the poison weapon, Ash? I usually go to Caelid after I complete Liurnia. I generally don't skip around a whole lot. Like, I just kind of... I don't intentionally region lock, but I very habitually region lock, if that makes sense. Ah, thought that would stagger him. He was right on the edge of it. Alright, we don't need the glintstone thing. Let's go here so I can get the smithing stone bell bearing. What's up, Feels? How's it going, Janet? Oh, those are lobsters. I've made a very poor choice in my movement. And somehow did not get punished for it. What the hell? Okay, whatever. We're leaving. Those lobsters just did not give a shit that I just rode right by them like that. Because you're one of them? I am lobster. Hey, scared lawcat. Lobster. Ah, this guy again. Yeah. Yep, there he goes. Once again. That's great. Oh yeah, I mean it's great that I didn't get chased or sniped. It's just very odd to not get punished for my poor positioning there. Realistically, my positioning should have had me attacked by all three of them, but instead I got attacked by none of them. Hey guys, just trying to make my way around, grab some stones. Not trying to fight any of you because honestly my weapons suck against these guys. Goodbye! Oh, you mother bitch. Oh, actually, that did better damage than I thought it would. Oh. Alright. What's today's theme? Green Goblin? His name is Dan the Fireman. He's based on a character that I made in Dark Souls 3 back in the day, when I first made a Pyromancer. Dan the Fireman. Just walking around sneezing on people. No big deal. Maybe they saw you play Crab Souls? Maybe. Okay. Jesus. Thanks for the rocks, boys. Got a blast. Oh, we need to go that way. Nothing up there for me. How to go with the dentist? Everything's on the up and up. Everything's good now. I'm through the worst of it. I'm doing okay. Remember you using that name before in a playthrough? I might have in an older playthrough of some kind. But also it's been mentioned a few times as well. Let's go turn this in so we can level up my sword as well. Not what I wanted to do. Let's buy 5 of those. I've leveled this up once, right? Sword is +1, so that means I need 10 of these. We buy 7 to make it so. Dragons in Elden Ring really dragons, or are they slightly better version of Dark Souls Remastered Drake Theory? They are dragons. There's an entire line of dragons that are from a very ancient era in this world. Holy, I completely forgot you played Call of Duty Vanguard on stream. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Honestly, it wasn't bad, but notice how I've not played any Call of Duty campaign stuff since, right? It's just Call of Duty single player went from extremely memorable to not memorable whatsoever. All right, let's go back here. Continue going north. Hey, Adam. What up? Luar Mar, hello. Welcome back as well. Have you streamed Tunic before? I want to say I streamed Tunic, but I also made some videos on it. I'm pretty sure I streamed it back when I was still streaming exclusively on Twitch. But I know I have some like old boss guide videos for that game as well. That game is actually sick. Tunic is such a good game. I remember playing Death's Door back then as well, where you played that Raven. Also a good game. Kim, is Elden Ring your favorite game not admitted? It's definitely up there. I certainly do enjoy it a lot. But I don't have any one singular favorite game, though. I never have, because I'm a very mood-based gamer. Sometimes I just... Like, the whole reason I've not played Elden Ring a lot recently is because I haven't been in the mood for it until, I'll be honest, I played Crab Souls. What's it called? Another Crab's Treasure. And it made me want to play this, too. It just put me in the mood for it, you know? Was the first game you remember completing? The first game I remember completing? Super Mario World. SNES. But I did complete a lot of games before then as well, but that just precedes my actual memory. At least as far as I can remember, anyway. You killed the Deathrite bird? No, I'm not fighting Deathrite birds. I just don't care to. The full walkthrough and boss guide video from 2 years ago? There you go. So that means I have to imagine I streamed it. I know I made a bunch of boss guides for it in general, though. I remember doing that. I'll be honest, back then, I had no idea what I wanted to do for content. I was just kind of playing games. Which, you know, I still largely do, but I just didn't have any real direction at that time. Which, if I'm completely honest, I still feel that way some days. So I guess I'll just never truly know, huh? But I can say that I truly enjoyed playing Tunic. That game was really good. Alright, we got this. Let me go back here, then we can ride north the other way. I like a lot of different games. I'm a big fan of a lot of From Software stuff, including Armored Core and their Souls-likes across the board. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, Elden Ring. I like a lot of, like, CRPGs. Like, I like older Fallout games. I like Baldur's Gate 1 through 3. I'm also a big fan of older BioWare stuff. Everything from Dragon Age to Mass Effect. Specifically Mass Effect 1 and 2, as well as Dragon Age Origins. Also a big fan of Jade Empire and Knights of the Old Republic. Those games are incredible. I'm also a big fan of Stalker and all of its expansions. Stalker is amazing. Really excited about Stalker 2. Was a Dreamcast a thing in the US? Yeah. Hey, Watchful. I would give 20 subs to have you stream Mass Effect Legendary Edition again. Perhaps one day. Perhaps one day, man. Rise of Rubicon was really good. Did you get the Holy Moonlight Sword in Armored Core 6? I did. I actually remember when I first discovered it, I freaked out, man. I freaked out. I didn't get the Karasawa, though. I didn't play the game enough to get the Karasawa. I'm pretty sure that was a New Game Plus thing. I never did get that. You ever played Turok? Yep. Played the hell out of Turok 64, specifically. But yeah, Fires of Rubicon was great. Too bad MLGS wasn't worth it because Pile Bunker was OP. Yeah, Pile Bunker, at least at the first patch of the game, was definitely like the melee weapon to go for. But I'm pretty sure that they have adjusted things since then, so I have to imagine the pile bunker is mega nerfed. Perfect Dark, yep. Actually, I'm of the opinion that Perfect Dark was the best first-person shooter on that console. Even more so than GoldenEye. Not to say that GoldenEye was bad, because GoldenEye was really good too. I just like Perfect Dark more. Can't think of Turok Dinosaur Hunter without remembering the sore throat I had when I first played it. Mom had to take me over to the urgent care and I felt like death. Oof. Was it strep throat? Destiny 1 marked you? Yeah, I like Destiny 1 a whole heck of a lot more than Destiny 2. That's not to say that Destiny 2 is a bad game. The whole live service thing, man, really rubbed me the wrong way. I am so over live service stuff, man. I've actually been offered sponsored deals from Bungie to play Destiny 2 on my channel. But I turned them down because it just rubs me the wrong way, man. Like, I want to get super invested in a game like that, but then they just have, like, the whole live service thing, and it just feels awful to me. I love Destiny. I love the lore, the art style, the way the gunplay works, all that stuff, but, man, the drip feed of content just absolutely kills me. Give us full-on MMO-style expansions, and I'm there. You know? They want so bad to be an MMO, but refuse to cross that line into it. And if they were to, man, I'm telling you, it would blow up their popularity even beyond what it is now. Just embrace it, man. Just embrace the MMO idea. Hey, Neon. Embrace eternity. For sure was, yeah. All I did for the next few days was play Turok, which is great until it tainted the game for me the rest of my life. And Turok was some good stuff, man. Some real good stuff. But Destiny 1 specifically, completing the Vault of Glass raid for the first time with all my friends. I remember it was me, my brother, a couple of our friends that we had known for years, and he was a friend at that time already, but he was actually my boss at my work at that time. He was my supervisor. But we all became real tight playing that game together. It was so cool, man. It was definitely something that'll stick with me. The memories in that game were just immaculate. Completing that raid for the first time, and then completing it for the first time on hard difficulty, getting the Vex Mytho class and just burning it up in PvP before it was nerfed. My god. What an experience. Remember the Black Hammer before they turned it into an exotic? Yeah. That sniper rifle was nuts. I introduce you to Lies of the Penguin. Lies of the Penguin, you say? Is this a Penguin Souls-like? Penguin Souls? What's up, Praetor Rykard? My day as well. How is yours? Oh, dude, I remember specifically, you know what really helped out my team with the raids? Is actually, I was the only one out of all 6 of us that played together to, a lot of my friends bought Red Death. Red Death was the very first exotic that Zur, whatever his name is, brought the first Saturday after, the first time he showed up, he had Red Death, which is a pulse rifle. And it was crazy because like everyone had it. Everyone had saved up enough strange coins, which is the currency needed at the time to actually buy the weapons. But I didn't. I didn't like pulse rifles. I just didn't. And so I waited until the next week, and I bought the Gallahorn. No one else did. No one else in my team did. I bought the Galahorn, and the rest of my team did not have the Galahorn until many months. I want to say almost an entire year later when they finally got it, because Zer brought it back again, and none of them got it through random exotic stuff up until that time. So I was doing massive amounts of damage to all the bosses in every raid and every strike, while all the rest of them were just like left in the dirt, left in the dust behind. I'll never forget it, man. Week 2, Galahorn from Zer. I'll never forget. And for whatever reason, even despite all the farming that people could do, for some reason Galahorn was still exceptionally rare even amongst those that grinded exotics like crazy. I rolled way too early. Mirai's Executioner Sword build still OP? It's only OP if you have the right talismans to support it. It can be really strong still though, yes. I always forget the horse can kick. Well, that couldn't have worked out better, huh? I have PTSD when it comes to that attack. Ah, shit. Moog is my favorite boss in this game, yeah. Icebreaker's your favorite D1 exotic? Yeah, I would say that was a pretty good one, too. A sniper rifle with regenerating ammo? I mean, come on. You know? That weapon specifically was something that my team all had when we did Vault of Glass for the first time as well. We actually utilized it in that first raid a lot. It was like our main DPS. How did all of that miss? What the shit? Hey, that's cheating. Damn it, dude. I can't even see you. Ground doesn't work with you in this fight? Yeah, it's a terrible spot for a dragon. Still not sure why they put this dragon here. Granted, it's not a full fight, but even then, it's just not good landscape for it at all. Oof. I lived. You never got the mythical class, Ron? Damn. I actually got it the very first time we completed it on hard. Me and my brother both did. 2 of us out of 6. I'm stuck on Godskin Duel. What should I do? If you are truly stuck and you want an easier way to get through it, Wickes, try using sleep. Sleep arrows, sleep pots, anything that can put one of them to sleep so you can focus on the other. Godskins are very weak to sleep. It doesn't take much to get that effect on them at all. Dragon's like someone turning off a song halfway through, yeah.
Oh, I believe I'd please it, but Tarnished, I have no intrigue. Wilt thou end? I am the will that I might well. I see thou art.
Hey, thank you, Algernon, for linking that video.
Good, there is. I would have thee. I have called. Heed not. I am sure. Thou needs. It hath been.
But yeah. I put a lot of time into Destiny 1. I want to say I had almost 2,000 hours total in that game. I just kept running the strikes and raids. I was helping other people complete the raids. You know, I was raiding 3 times a week for my own self, and then I would help other teams with raids too. Specifically Vault of Glass, man, I love that raid. A lot of the reason why I did like it, though, was just the mystery around it. No other raid that Destiny has put out has had that same level of mystery to it, you know? The fact that there were 7 chests throughout that raid, and people were still searching for more, and the fact that the people at Bungie did not reveal until Destiny 2 came out that there was nothing left to find, it just built that mystery and made it worth running over and over again, man. It was very good. Yeah, I played D1 since the beta as well. I remember the beta max level at the time was 8, right? You could only get to level 8. I remember me and my friend Cam playing it a shit ton. We did the same for the Division 1 as well. Played the hell out of the Division 1. I played a lot of 2 as well, but the Division 1 I played even more of. I still say to this day it was the superior game. But I enjoyed my time with 2 as well. Enjoyed it enough to keep going back anyway. My cat ignoring the fancy bed I bought him to sleep on a piece of cardboard? Yep. You'll get him all the toys in the world and he'll play with scraps of paper that drop on the floor more than the toys. Bottle caps. Nice, Jason. Sounds great, dude. His fascination is hairbands and scrunchies. Yeah. Davi used to be big on those, but not so much now. His favorite thing in the world is like taking receipts and then he'll like run around with them in his mouth, or I'll like scrunch them up into like a ball and he'll just bop it around forever. For me, not our cat. Oh yeah, Screamer? Oh, open up with a meteor? What a Chad. Hey, God of War. Bro, that's 3 times now already. Can you calm it down with the rocks? Let's make it 4. Why not? I used to be able to parry that all the time, and now I can never do it. Whoa. I used all my stamina there. Thought Dobby was a human you were talking about. It's my dog? No, it's my cats. What's up, Emmanuel? You know, I'm surprised that these guys, these Onyx and Alabaster Lords, don't have some way of making themselves tanky by, like, calling up gravity armor, or they just, like, put a gravitational field around them that binds a bunch of rocks around their body. I've always been astonished by the fact that they don't have that. Anytime you see any, like, gravity or rock-based enemy in most games, you see them do something like that. Why is that not a thing here? Maybe it's too stereotypical? Maybe it's a little bit too obvious? Almost played Destiny 2 when they had Mass Effect loot. I remember that. Wasn't that through Amazon or, yeah, Amazon Prime? Wasn't that a thing there? Twitch Prime, whatever. Gravity Dogs have that. I mean, yeah. I'm surprised that they don't too. Hush, they kill me just fine without gravity armor. I'm sorry. I'm just, you know, ideas. Asking Jen if it was worth the play just for the ME content. I'll be completely honest with you. If you were to play Destiny 2 right now, if you've never played it before and you want to go through and experience every bit of content, I think it's worth playing. I think playing Destiny 2 from the beginning, like the standard campaign and all the campaigns for all the expansions they've had, is worth playing, because I don't think they sunset things anymore, unless I misremember that. I think they have all the content in the game, I think. I can't recall. But if they do that, then I would say it's worth. If they still sunset things, though, then I really wouldn't bother. Forever remember the initial villain, Gary. Good old Gary, huh? Gare Bear. Yo, Marauder shields are actually a lot easier in Destiny 2. They have that point blank weak spot right in the middle that disables their shield. The phalanx shields, is that what you're talking about? Of the Cabal? Name of the character? This is Dan the Fireman. I think Destiny 2 as an entirely whole experience is worth playing. It's just the drip feed slow content because they have a live action. What's it called? The live service thing that they do. It just makes it so everything comes out so slowly and is so unsatisfying to me. It's actually what pushed me away from playing it. Some of you may recall, before I moved to YouTube, there was a time when I was playing Destiny 2 near exclusively for like a month. It was me, Fire, Deity, Grizzle, Avialance and someone else. We were a 6-man team. We did the first raid a couple times together and everything. Who was our 6th? I can't remember. It's been so long. Yeah, we had a full streamer team back then. No Daz? No, Daz wasn't into playing it. Playing right now, but I'm a sicko. Full sunken cost for me. Hey, if you still enjoy it at least a little bit, then you know, it's fine. Hope you're doing well, PS. Good to see you, dude. Gonna use another skills weapon. I'll be using different stuff as time goes on. I just don't have a whole lot going on right now, you know. Oh, yeah, I get it now, Algernon. My mind was still in Destiny 2. Shit, who was the 6th? It was me, Fire, Deity, Avialance, Grizzle. I can't remember who our 6th was. Oh, it might have been Kickstand. Was it Kickstand? We had an old streamer friend named Kickstand. I know he filled in at least once back then. He was called Kickstand because he had a prosthetic leg. Super cool guy, though. Made fun of himself all the time. So self-deprecating. Really genuinely good guy. I miss him. He's one of the first streamers that I became friends with when I started making content. He played a lot of similar games to me. Battlefield, PUBG, Destiny, Tarkov, stuff like that. And then he ended up having a house built, and where he built a house, he no longer had like high-speed internet, so he couldn't stream anymore. He got screwed by the local ISP there that said they would build him a line, but they never did. Something happened where information just was like, it was just not true, and they wanted to charge him like $50,000 to build a line to his house. Like, obviously he doesn't have $50,000 when he just built a whole damn house. Exactly, Gonzo. I remember, it's been so long since I've spoken to him. Such a good guy. I miss him. Planet V Rising 1.0 is out and it's kind of great. I haven't played it. I've heard great things about it, but I've never played it. And you can catch flame on horseback? Yeah. Certain spells you can cast from horseback. Some you can, some you cannot. Starlink is made for those people in the woods. This was before the age of Starlink. I'm going the wrong way. I think the last time he streamed was back in 2019. It was pre-pandemic, that's for sure. Hey, Crownheart, thanks for joining us from Brazil. It almost happened when I built my house too. Another company swooped in, though. Well, that's good. How are your speeds? I recommend. I think it would be right up your alley. I mean, I enjoy survival stuff, and I enjoy a lot of isometric type stuff too, so I'm sure I would enjoy it a lot. They're 250, 100 now, but I can get 1G. 1G is just more money. Hey, I mean, yeah. If you have what you have works for you, then why pay more when you're not going to see the full value, you know? A 250, 100 is sufficient for anything. Even if you were even if you were like streaming at very high quality, that would be sufficient. Oh, I'm stuck on a damn tree. I don't think there's a single service out there where you wouldn't be able to stream on at the highest possible quality with that speed, so. Heard of Soul Mask, new survival game coming through the pipeline. Is that the one? It reminded me a lot of like Native American stuff. Is that the one? I remember seeing something on it. Force my brain to watch you ride past loot. I'm sorry. I just know a lot of the loot that I'm riding by just doesn't hold any value for what I'm doing. Only 2 people live here. Used to get 30-10, so this is just night and day. Yeah. That's a damn dude. That is quite sufficient. We have a gig down and a gig up as well. And the service that we have actually provides 2 gig down and 2 gig up, but I mean, there's 5 of us here, 4 and a child. But with the speeds we have, I mean, they are sufficient. I don't think we need to get the higher one either. I mean, I wouldn't oppose it outright. But there comes a certain point where those speeds are actually limited by your hardware, you know? If you want to make full use of that, I mean, you need to get some, like very expensive SSDs to write faster. When the internet outpaces your writing speed, you know? So we haven't gone for the 2 gig. We just don't really see the benefit. Me and Daz can both stream at the same time while everyone else is streaming some stuff in 4K, and we see no problems at all. So I just don't see the value in going 2G. Getting stuck on rocks and trees like crazy today. This is why the game takes me 300 hours to beat. Yeah. I definitely optimize my time for sure by skipping a lot of things. Hey, Dream Master, how's it going? Yeah, for sure, Pat. Let's beat this guy up, shall we? Hello, Turtle Pope. I'm not going to beat up the Turtle Pope. This isn't who I'm talking about. I would never hurt him.
Do you know how it came? Well, the shatter, it is here by the matter, and so the earth. Oh, you are free. I would so if you find, unless, in which case. Oh, very well. Heresy is all things.
Heresy, all things.
Lord came to soon however, Radigan left.
If you hurt the Pope, I peepo leave, and I wouldn't blame you.
You wish she is a great, sadly, and then in the now she the grim you would do severing up.
Wonder how much stam a Turtle Pope neck would give you. That is a question, isn't it? Certainly a question. Let's get everything again because trophies are different for PS4 and PS5. This is one of those games where if the trophies are separated for the different versions, like that's such a huge benefit. Like, ooh, you can get another platinum for a game that you highly enjoy, you know? That's what's up.
Greet.
I used to love achievement hunting. It used to be a big thing that I would do. Yo, Gonzo, thank you for the membership, dude. Becoming a member of the channel. Thank you for doing that, man. I highly appreciate it. Thank you, dude. I just rolled into it. Oh my god. I thought he was going to trick me out and go to the right. Instead, he went left. I forgot there's actually a limitation on his turn for that attack. Shit, dude. I got wrecked. Anyway. Thank you, Dr. Gonzo. I appreciate that a lot, dude. He said psych, yeah. I'm excited for Ghost of Tsushima in a few days. Looking forward to it. Turtle Pope, you gotta leave, bud. It is nighttime, right? I remember it looking really good on PS4. I'm hoping that it looks even better on PC. And hopefully without problems. Ugh. What's the best weapon / status against Moog? Frost. I failed to roll. Yeah, I'll be playing it on PC. Oh. He just combined those two combos together. That was really cool. I can't parry that. I don't know why I tried. Where is my roll? I definitely pressed B there. How to counter his grab attack? You have to roll. You have to roll it, but really late. I believe you can also jump over it. Someone told me that once, and I've never tried it. They added more to Ghost multiplayer. That was fun. I heard really good things about it, yeah. I remember they marketed the hell out of it, too. Poisoned BBH and Limgrave the other day and mostly just dodged till he died. Super satisfying. I like poisoning enemies in this game too. I agree, it's satisfying. I play the multiplayer, but multi isn't usually my cup of tea. For the most part, mine neither. For the most part. There's a fire spell only run. It's a classic Dark Souls style Pyromancer Isaac, which means fire and poison. Pyromancer uses both in Dark Souls stuff. But alright guys, I'm going to call it a night here. I'm out of here, but I'll be back again tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time to pick up where we left off here. We'll finish up Liurnia and go do things over in Caelid and possibly even Altus Plateau. Building up our fire spell and poison spell repertoire. Today we pretty much used only Catch Flame, but right now we're just kind of building up our stats so we can actually wield more things. Right now at 30 Faith, there's not a whole lot I can do, but once we break into the 40 Faith areas when more stuff unlocks for us. So I'll be back again tomorrow. Keep in mind that on the 16th, I will be playing Ghost of Tsushima on PC because that is when it is releasing there. I'm very excited for it. I've never played the game in full. I'm looking forward to, hanging out with you guys and exploring that game. It's been a while since I've checked it out, so it's a good thing it's coming to PC. I'm very excited. But anyways, happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, be excellent to each other. Good night, everyone.